What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be reacting to the character balance changes that was on the Warriors Den dev stream. Now, there were a lot of characters that got nerfed, buffed, all types of things. But guys, before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 160,000 subscribers. We're on the road, man. We're getting there really fast thanks to you guys. Also, don't forget to like the video to try to aim for 1,000 likes. And without further ado, let's get right to the reaction.
Uninterruptible stance now starts at 600, was 400, and sides will now be 500. So this means if he's trying to feint, or sorry, if he's trying to parry.
All right, boys, we got some norm changes here.
And he's right or he's wrong, blah, blah, blah.
The fight balancing
updates. A little less
updates
leniency
for the rest of the cast.
In those states. Also, slightly later is a little more in line with a character like Warlord.
Top heavy opener
as
now
you can see
at
from Warlord,
600.
Post our previous testing grounds, Warlord's become fairly meta, let's say. I don't think this will be atrocious to Yorm players.
Okay.
And at the same time, feeling much more fair for everybody else.
Okay.
And Serpent Smite, which is dodge forward heavy, is going to be much later. Again, much more in line with Warlord timings than it was on live.
Small nerf.
Stamina damage and regeneration pause. This is also identified as a big element
Reduce
of
stamina
damage.
Nerf.
We've reduced the stamina damage done by
nerfed.
The late opener, late finisher,
He's getting
and
nerfed.
the guard break melee.
My boy's getting nerfed.
While reducing the regeneration pause of all four of the melees on this character.
Y'all got what y'all wanted, man.
Cool. Let's keep going. Finishers, light and melee finishers are now going to be frame disadvantaged. Light spam was the other complaint you'd see in some of these surveys. Basically, what this means is that if Jormungandr goes light and you get hit or block or whatever, if Yorm then tries to start up another chain and you try to start up your light chain will outrun theirs.
No.
So it will no longer be Yorm. It's going to be Yorm, you. That's the idea.
No.
So don't be afraid to press buttons against Yorm anymore.
Oh my goodness.
So for that part, sorry to interrupt. So so that happens if only if it's confirmed, or just like no matter what, like if it's blocked, confirmed.
Basically in all situations. Same with melee finishers. Even if that hits,
my boy is done. He's done.
You're going to be the first
time at the top
after that
is now gone.
And we've made slight timing adjustments that allow
this will be better for console players,
ease
though.
of parry of the late
but he was already
he
said he was already kind of tough to use.
Generally, you're gonna have a couple more options when you're
on
faced
PC
with that second attack from the Yorm. At the same time, the benefit that we're going to give Yorm here is the heavy to heavy finisher guard break.
There we go.
Actually, now can work. Before you could roll it for free, and that's no longer going to be the case. So it should be cool.
All right,
HITOKIRI, same deal basically as Yorm here. Uninterruptible stance and the light finishers are usually the pieces called out on this character.
Oh, wow.
So specifically, we're going to remove the uncharged heavy openers uninterruptible stance.
Wow.
It's no longer going to have armor, basically. You still get it when you fully charge, and that's going to be all right. So sad days for heavy on red fans, but good days for everybody else. And then sweep, we're going to slightly make the uninterruptible stance a bit later as well. Again, this will be more in line with Warden timings that seem fair to me.
Wow.
Late finishers, same deal as Yorm. More or less same deal as Yorm, let's say. The difference is they will no longer be enhanced. So that means if you block, it will actually stop.
Oh, wow.
The HITOKIRI, which would be cool.
Hito got hit.
And we slightly adjusted timings so that it is a little easier to dodge or to parry the late finisher as well. So the expectation is to see less heavy on red and less light spam problems. Finally, the fun one. Who wants to pronounce this one? We've tried it a few times.
Senbonzakura.
Damn.
Terrible. That was terrible.
No, that was good. What?
No,
that was actually correct.
I'm gonna get roasted in the chat. I know for a fact.
Wow.
Let's go
No.
Hito got hit,
it's
man.
I appreciate it, guys.
For me, I would have said
Light finishers got hit.
Zenbonzakura.
Uninterruptible
That's a lot
stance
better,
got
you
hit.
see?
Hyper armor. Oh my
But please
goodness.
go
It's
ahead.
way better than us.
Uncharged
We'll just-
heavies,
we'll
no
just move on.
more
We'll call it
armor
tier
on
4
them.
of the HITOKIRI.
Hito got hit.
Knows it as, more or less.
Exactly. we're switching it to a top unblockable attack. Therefore, it is parryable. Therefore, it will auto parry instead of, the feel bad scenario of like I parry one character, but then Hitokiri kills me with the unblockable on the other side. So it's going to be cool, I think. Shugoki, same deal.
Oh, snap.
Uninterruptible stance. Man, I wish there was a better name for uninterruptible stance. Put it in
a
chat if you know
mouthful.
what that is.
Yeah, it's a mouthful.
Light opener, we're going to make it a bit later to 300. It used to be 200.
Oh my goodness. Heavy opener charge.
the
Oh
uninterruptible
man.
stance will start
Shugoki
at
got hit.
433. Basically,
what?
same deal as the other characters. We'll make it a little bit later. It's still going to be all right for Shugoki, but heavy on red, or light on red in this case.
Wow.
Is going to be
You can get
less
GB
powerful.
through your heavy charge.
And then heavy
Oh,
opener
that hurts.
charge. It used to be a
that
multi-guard
hurts.
break while charging,
That hurts.
which meant that you would bounce off him a little more. So it should be a little bit easier to deal with Shugoki. All right, JJ, little one. HP
I'll
is
take
going
it.
down to
I'll take
140. This brings it in line with everybody else in the cast as a 140 max, except for the next guy, Lawbringer,
Yes.
who's also coming to 140.
Yes. Thank you.
And finally, Impale on this guy
Yes.
is also going to follow the normal binding rules. There are a number
Less
of
of a
scenarios
tank.
that he
I'll
would
take
get
it.
the
Yes.
Impale that other people would have bounced off. So we're going to unify these rules.
Awesome.
No. What's this?
Okay, Nusha, she gets a buff. Everyone else gets nerfed, but she gets
Hey.
a buff.
Knew she gets
tier
a buff.
1 and tier 4 feats. Small damage increase on her deadly duet.
I think you
know.
got it.
Duet.
Yeah, we'll go with duet.
We'll try that. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And her tier 4 feat.
Yeah, they're just feet
basically
buffs.
a variety
Just
of
feats.
buffs. It's actually going to cause a light hit reaction now instead of no hit reaction. It's going to last her 10 seconds. It's going to deal 10 damage per tick instead of a weird variety of damages starting very low and working up to very high.
I like that.
Cooldown is going to be reduced as well. And although the radius will be slightly reduced, we're going to see a big visual feedback improvement on this one.
Okay.
It's a super hype feat. I really like it because it tries to control a fight without mass damage all at once, like a fire flask or something like that. So it's going to be exciting to see if people try this out and try to do some stuff with Nusha.
Okay.
Finally,
this?
last one, Blackfriar, the Bulwark nerf, finally.
Oh. Okay.
Bulwark counter is only going to be allowed to counter attacks. Is no longer going to be allowed to counter feet traps. There are weird ragdoll body things. There's stuff about people using interactions like entering or exiting ladders. No longer can you flip these people. Now you have to actually flip an attack that's incoming.
Okay.
That
Fair.
makes perfect sense.
Yeah, makes
Does
sense.
seem reasonable, doesn't it?
Well, thank you so much for stopping by, Stefan, and as well as your very good boy in the background that I see. That being said, we've got the full patch notes that are going to be released
full patch
as
notes.
of next
Okay,
week,
cool.
June 11th, where you guys can get more details on all of those changes.
Wow, man.
And obviously, there's still more to come this season. We haven't even dived into the all of the changes that have to do with the core combat update. Will come later on. So again, a big thank you for stopping by and talking about our boy Centurion, which we are not done with just yet. And that's a perfect segue to our next guest and our next segment, which is the new customization for this
wow,
season.
new customizations
Mr.
of next.
Andrew will be with us right after.